In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create unlimited free videos and animations combining AI agents and this open source free tool called Hyperframes. I'm also going to show you how I edit my videos using this. And if you want to grow a audience or if you want to grow your social media, I know that you know that it's a pain to edit videos and edit content and short form, long form. And this tool just speed runs everything and cuts 90% of the process of editing, which is super valuable nowadays. Because even though you can hire a video editor, you have to get into a meeting with them. You have to select the parts that you don't like. You have to tell them to remove this, improve this, or change this, change the title, change the captions, the thumbnail, and it's just a complete headache. So in this video, I'm just gonna teach you and show you how you can just install this tool and use it completely for free. The only thing that you need to have in order to use it is just a Claude plan, either the $20 plan or the $100 or the 200. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have a plan, you can use this tool completely for free with no credits, no API, no subscription, anything. It's completely free. So just let's get right into it, and I'm gonna show you how you can use it right away. So the first step is going to be go to the hyperframes.hagen.com website, and here you have a couple of options. Sorry, and the first one is going to be just copy this here, and it's going to install all the skills of the tool. The second one is just you can either go to the documentation, or you can go to their GitHub, which is called Hyperframes GitHub, and then you just paste it into your Claude agent and say install this GitHub repo for me, and it's gonna install it completely. You know, right? It's gonna install it completely for free, and also you can do it. Just copy this and say, "Hey, just install this Hyperframes editor for me," and it's gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I already have it. So just go to your Claude and just say to install it for you, and that should be the first step. So the next step that you need to take is gonna be just go to your Claude app in your computer. And I like to use it in the computer. You can either use it on the terminal. I just like to use it on the app because I can see the video, I can see the output. You can use it whatever you want actually. So the first thing that I want to do is show you this video. For example, this is just for showcase or example. It's just talking about creatine, how it recharges the body. As you can see, we have an animation of a battery like recharging, just very nice and very simple. Another one is going to be the matcha. I don't drink matcha, but if there are any matcha enjoyers, so rejoice. But I don't drink it. But this is just a video to show you the cool things that you can do with it. So here, actually, here this in this specific frame, there is supposed to be a graph, but for some reason the tool didn't do it, or the agent didn't do it. So here comes one of the most important, or I would say the most important part of this entire video, which is that you need to fight with the agent. I don't like to say fight, but like if you see something that is not right, you can completely tell the agent like this is not working, or this didn't come out as I expected. Fix it or change it, and it will do it for you. Like literally, will change it completely, and it will fix it on its own. So you need every time that you don't like something, please always tell it to the agent that you don't like it, or change it, or improve it. And you can also like even plan with it like what you want. If you're not really sure what your output should be, you can even use the plan mode inside the app. So here I actually want to make a sample video for you guys so you guys can see how I edit my videos, or how you can add animations and transitions and stuff like that to your videos. So I'm gonna record a quick video. So the video that I'm gonna be recording is gonna be about chess. So here we are. This is just a sample video for chess. I've been really obsessed with chess lately, so don't blame me. If there are any other chess players in the audience or watching this, don't be afraid to hit me up so we can play some games. I'm just like 200 old. I'm still learning, so please be patient with me. So these are just 10 fun facts about chess. And the first one is going to be the second book ever printed in English was about chess. That's number one. Just, very interesting. I didn't know that for sure. The second one is going to be there are more chess games than atoms in the universe, which is pretty insane if you think about it. So it's very insane. There are more chess games than atoms in the universe. That is completely wild. So number three is going to be chess has a tradition of handshake. I think I already knew that, but the International Chess Federation is one of the oldest sports governing bodies established in Paris in 1924. Also, early chess computers appeared in the 70s. July 20th is the World Chess Day, which is very close. We are on July 17th today, so we are only 3 days away from it. The chess ELO rating system is adopted by other sports, and the queen was the weakest piece. Actually, the queen is the strongest piece now, which is very interesting. That it was the weakest piece of the entire board. Chess had two parallel world champions, which is wild, a bit crazy. But chess has its own Olympic. Well, I didn't know that. Well, I knew that they could compete like around the world, but this is very interesting. So this is only a video to make as an example, so we can use the tool. So yeah, I hope that you liked some fun facts about chess. So now that we have our video recorded, and now that we have everything that we need, we have the tool installed, we have everything going for us. The last thing that we're gonna do is, so let me stop this session that I was working on. Yeah, so let me stop this, and I'm just gonna open a new session. Uh, Remember to always have the folder where you have the tool installed. In my case, it's called Hyperframes slash editor. This is where my tool is installed. Also, remember to have your path attached as well. The work tree checked and the master, it doesn't really matter. You can either also have bypass permission, auto, plan, accept edits. I normally use it on bypass permissions because I'm not really doing like super complicated stuff normally. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add one of our videos or the most recent video that we just recorded right now. There we go. And what we're gonna do is just we're gonna click Control D so we can speak to the agent, and we're gonna basically tell what we want. Right? Very simple, very straightforward. So I attach a video of me talking about 10 fun facts of chess. I want you to add a animation at the beginning so the viewer can see what we are talking about or the topic that we're talking about. And between each fun fact, I want you to add a smooth and clean transition. And I want you to cut every time that a new fun fact begins. For example, in fun fact one, starts normally, cut to fun fact two, then cut to fun fact three once it finishes, cut to fun fact four once it finishes, cut to fun fact five, and so on and so on and so on. And at the end of the video, I wanted to add a transition into a dark screen, like going out, so people understand that the video just finished. Okay, so this is a very simple prompt, very straightforward. Normally, I would use plan mode, or I would be more specific and like more detailed when it comes to the prompts. If I'm doing really complex things, or if I want to add something really complex or hard, but normally I just you know speak to the agent in a very simple way, and 9 times out of 10 it will completely do a fine job. You don't need to like over prompt or say a lot of things or change it every single time. No, if you know what what your output is, or if you know what you're looking for in your final video, that's it. You should be good. So let's send it. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna send it off, and while it's working, we're just gonna wait, and we're gonna see the end result. Also, I would like to clarify that you can also open a editor in your browser. So it runs completely locally. So I'm gonna show you right now. Give me one. So this is the Hyperframes Studio, basically where you can link or attach any video that you want. You can edit it. You can hide it. You can zoom in, zoom out. It's just like a normal editor. Sorry. You can cut. You can use keyframes. You can add more. Sorry, what's the word? Oh, sorry, that was not it. Also, you have here the files that you have in your project, which is really nice. Here you can import media. You can select anything you want. You can also, I think it's this yeah, the catalog for animations and stuff, which is really cool. You can export it. You can capture. You can inspect. You can I mean, is a normal editor, right? A basic normal editor, and it does the job really well. You don't need anything else, believe it or not. It does the job really, really well. So, as I said, I'm just gonna wait for the agent to finish, and I'm gonna show you how the agent is working, because usually it's gonna ask you some questions. For example, it's gonna ask you what is the aspect ratio that you want, what is the frames you want it to be, 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, what is the aspect ratio, what is the animation you want it to look like. So I'm gonna show you right now. So here we have the agent working. So far, it hasn't asked any questions, so we're just gonna wait. Right now is analyzing the video and analyzing the entire context and content of the video. And once it finishes, is gonna uh, give us like the questions that like what do you want, or what is the final output look like, and it's also transcribing the video itself, which is really cool. You don't need to uh, go to another tool to get the transcript of the video. It does everything on its own, which is really, really nice. So something interesting happened while I was checking the video. So basically, this is the first video or the first output that we got from the agent after we submitted all the information. The agent just asks one question, which is very interesting. Sometimes it's going to ask one question, two questions, or three questions. If you are very, very specific with your prompt, most likely it's not going to answer, or sorry, it's not going to ask you questions like what frame, how many frames do you want, like 30 frames per second, 60 frames, or what is the aspect ratio. This is only when you're super, super specific. But in this case, it didn't it only ask one question, which was the aspect ratio. So we chose 1920 by 1080, and the audio of the video was very, very low, was super low, and my voice was barely noticeable. You guys, I mean, if I played the video, you guys almost wouldn't be able to hear me. So what I did in this case, or as I told you before, is you practically just tell to the agent or talk to the agent saying, fix the audio since it's very low. For some reason, my voice is barely noticeable. That is the only thing that I said to the agent. So the agent went back and it fixed the audio or the issue with the audio, and now the audio should be good. Now I'm gonna show you the final result of the video, and I'm gonna show you the transitions, the cuts that it made, also the small animations and stuff like that. So you're gonna be able to see it right now. So let's get into it. So 10 fun facts about chess. So one thing that as you can see, the captions are not perfect. Again, if you see something that you don't like, you can just tell or talk to the agent and say, hey, I want the captions to be lower, or I want them to be a different color, I want them to be smaller, I want it to be Spanish, faster, whatever you want. It's very, very, very simple to just fix errors inside the video. It's super, super easy. So this is practically, see, yeah, here's the smooth transition. You can also change the type of transition that you want, or the type of effect, or motion graphics, or captions, whatever you want, as long as you have the tool opened. So this is actually the only thing that I use to edit my videos. I use this and CapCut, nothing else. I don't have an editor. I don't have anything. This is the only thing that I do. I just talk to the agent, and I see the output. If I like it, I continue. If I don't like it, I just fix it, and so on and so forth. Like, that's literally it. I don't do anything else. So I hope that this video helped you. Let me just pause the video. Um, I hope that this video helped you in some type of way to learn how to use the tool. If you have any questions, I'm gonna drop the tool below, and I'm also gonna drop a document or a guide how to use the tool properly. So again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. Please like the video. This helps me a lot, and it motivates me a lot as well. So I'm gonna drop another video soon about how you can use agents for marketing. I know that there's a lot of videos out there and stuff, but I just want to do it in a original way, my own type of way, how I use them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video or enjoyed this tutorial. And again, I'm gonna do another video about the next tool, which is Remotion, which is a little bit more complicated than Hyperframes, but it's completely usable. So stay tuned so you can watch the video as well. Again, I hope that you have a nice day. I hope that you and your family, do well. And yeah, I just wish you the best of luck. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. I'm gonna answer all the questions that I can. So again, thank you for just watching the video one more time.